Good morning, family and friends, and wonderful people of the internet. This is what is currently happening in my life. It has been snowing now for 2 days. I would say nonstop, but it has been nonstop. I don't know if you can really see what's going on. I don't know, but it's snowing. There's a lot of snow. Lots of snow. Just got snow on my sock. Gross. So, because it's snowing, and because I have a pretty solid team of people that I work with, we are working remote. And since it's been snowing, like I said, for 2 days, this is our second day working remote. It is now 10:10, and I don't do well, especially, well, it's not that I don't do well working from home, like I do fine working from home, but 2 days in a row being trapped in my house where I can't go out, can't do anything, and because of the weather, other places are closed, so the people like we work with, like title companies and banks and stuff, aren't like calling or anything. So my job has gone from like going 90 miles an hour to a solid like 30 miles an hour, and I'm home, trapped by myself. And Travis went to work because he has to. It's his job is something that like you can only do if you're in person. So I thought I would pick up the camera and talk to you guys about stuff. That's my Halloween decorations, by the way. I think there's like little spiders. Look like, oh, check it out, check it out, check it out. Let me see. All right. Oh. Let's see, maybe not. There we go. Can you even like tell? There's like little spider cages with lights, and then I have little spiders in them as well. But anyways, so yeah, that's where we're at right now. I've also been up since like 5:30, which is a normal time for me to wake up, but for like me to wake up and then not have to go to work, I just started working at like 7 o'clock. So I've been working for 3 hours, and now I'm hitting like I've done a lot of things and don't have very much to do kind of situation. So yesterday, like this is a prime example of like I just don't do well being by myself for several hours. I mean, solid 8-9 hours, and then not interacting with humans. So I painted this wall yesterday because I was waiting for Travis to get home, and everything kind of like signed off yesterday around like 4. So this is what I did in an hour. And fun fact, we don't have paint rollers, so I did all of that with a wide paintbrush. Definitely needs to be touched up because of that. But you know, one thing off our checklist before my parents come for Christmas. Yeah, so I have no idea what this video is going to be. There is a story I do want to tell you guys about kind of our trying to conceive journey and just my healing process through grief and guilt. And eventually I'll get to that in this video. But for right now, I'll just check in with you guys in a little bit and see where I'm at with everything. It stinks because like everything's like relatively clean, so it's not like I have a lot to do. I do get to enjoy my lovely fireplace, which is pretty awesome. I have a coat on because it's like, I don't know if I said this already. I may have said this. If so, cut to like something that doesn't make me sound dumb. But yeah, it's like 64 degrees in here because I turned the heat off this morning thinking that I was leaving, because that's what we do, is turn off our heat, because we're cheap like that. So yeah, I will check in with you guys in a little bit to let you know where my sanity has progressed to. I like feel like it's so nuts to me because like looking out the back door, you could not tell that it was snowing at all. But like, I feel like I need a good snow shot. Also, we have nothing on our walls, which is crazy. Oh, look at this lighting. This lighting tells you how bright it is outside, for how like gloomy and dark it is. But let's see. Okay. First of all, like, yeah, it just keeps snowing. Oh, this human's probably like, what are you doing, crazy woman? Snow. Okay, yesterday, the road right here was completely melted. I have a picture. I sent it to one of my lovely sorority sisters, Megan, to show her how crazy this whole entire thing is. So, yeah, I'll insert that so you can see how fast the snow falls and melts in Colorado, because that's what the weather likes to do. Anyways, as you can tell, I'm super bored because I'm talking a lot, and you're the only people I have to talk to. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate that. Anyways, I'll check in a little bit. So obviously it's the next day. I am going into work today. I don't think any of my coworkers are going in. It's 6 degrees, that's fun. But I don't think any of my coworkers are gonna go in, but I just I can't work from home again today. I will go bonkers and completely insane. So it's slowed down enough snowing and the roads seem okay, and I only work about 7 miles away from where I live, so we're just gonna see how it goes. And yeah, I will wrap up with my story time that I'm so excited about, and I really hope that it helps someone out there, but also just help my family and friends relate to where I'm at right now, and just know that I'm in a better place. This is probably the best I have felt since our second miscarriage, and kind of just realizing how much grief and guilt I have felt around the situation. And yeah, I feel really good, and there's some things that I'm doing that I'm not ready to share. It's a little bit of a personal journey, and eventually I will, because it is having a huge impact on my life and a huge effect, and I'm really happy about it. It's scary to put myself out there in that way. So yeah, but I will see you guys soon. Alright, so just made it to work. Fun fact, just backed into my spot without being able to use my camera or really see out of my back window, which is interesting. And I'm getting lovely text messages from all my coworkers saying that everyone's working from home, but I don't think I could have done it. It's snowing again. It started snowing on my way here, but I'm at least gonna be here till lunch, because I can't not be somewhere else right now. So anyways, so kind of what I wanted to talk about, let's see. Ooh, girl. Let's keep that on. Okay. Hold on, let me message one of my coworkers back real quick. So, what I wanted to talk about, I know this is a weird angle, weird lighting, weird everything, but yeah. Okay, letting my boss know that I'm here. So my camera's gonna die, of course, but okay. So what I wanted to talk about, and I really just wanted to get this video up. I was hoping to do this yesterday, but here we are. So, how I've been handling the grief and guilt. So I have been very much active and talking in a community support system right now for infant loss and pregnancy loss. And that has been monumentally helpful. And watching other women's YouTube videos talk about this stuff, just knowing that I'm not alone. But what I have found on my own accord, and with my own therapist and talking to my friends and family is this really bright silver lining in all of this. And what that is, it's strange to say. It's just like, it's so strange to say, and I hope this isn't taken the wrong way, because believe me, like, I would take a pregnancy any given day, and I'd probably have the same thing to say about a pregnancy and like when I am pregnant. But what that is that these miscarriages have strengthened my recovery, my eating disorder recovery, like no other. After my second miscarriage, and there was a family emergency, and my husband couldn't come home right away to be with me, and I was really upset. Like, I was so lost, so frustrated, felt really alone, even though I talked to people on the phone and called my family, and I had a friend willing to drive to come see me, like, but it was really upsetting, and I felt really abandoned. And since then, like, obviously everything's okay. Our family member who had the emergency is doing fine, and obviously this was in June, so a while ago, and things are smoothed out. But in that darkest moment, I was so upset, and I just kept thinking to myself, like, I have justification to relapse. I can binge and purge right now and relapse, and people would understand. I kind of found this out, right? And I knew that no one would be upset with me if I did relapse. People would understand. In some ways, I could like get back at my husband for not being there. And I just sat there with all those feelings and was so angry. And when I got up to go get binge food, I was like, no, like, this only hurts me. And that was the first time it ever clicked in my head that, like, purging only hurts me. It doesn't hurt anyone else. Even if I'm doing it to spite them or whatever, like, it only hurts me. And it would hurt my chances of getting pregnant again. It would hurt all the hard work that I've done to have a healthy body and a healthy relationship with my body, even though obviously I'm still working on that. But it was just this moment of when it clicked for me, and when recovery was about me. In that moment on June 6th, like, my second miscarriage definitely concreted my why for my recovery. And for so long, my why was to be a better mountaineer, to be a healthier mountaineer, to be present for my family so that they're not always worrying that something's wrong with me or that I may be sick or in the hospital. And the third reason was to get pregnant, to be able to be a mom, to carry a healthy pregnancy. And on that day, it switched for me and it became about me. I realized that I needed recovery for myself, and I wanted to stay purge free for myself. And it was mind-blowing. It was mind-blowing. That is the first time I've ever felt that way in my life. And I think it speaks to how dark of a place I was in and how low I was feeling to not relapse. And it's made me so much stronger to know that I can handle that kind of loss and that kind of pain and still be able to survive and live and not need my eating disorder. And it's been amazing. I hold my two losses so protected in my heart, and go to that place when I really think I'm in a hard place, or think I need a purge, or think I like need my eating disorder. And I think of those two little babies and just how much they've given me, and I'm so grateful. But I'm gonna end on that note because my coworker is here and I'm like recording myself, but act confident and no one will question it, right? So, and she knows what I do. So, but thanks so much for listening and watching and sharing my videos, liking my videos, commenting. I've been getting text messages and direct messages with people asking how they can help and if this would be helpful. And I'm just so appreciative. We are trying this cycle and we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I will keep you guys updated. I may do a live pregnancy test post. I'm not sure yet. We're kind of playing with that idea. Like, those are some of the videos that I watch a lot, and it just reminds me that it's okay to have a negative test the same way it's okay to have a positive. So, all right. Well, thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.